Tasty, tasty bits.
Tasty, tasty bits going in the Plinko. Oh, you hit the edge of the Plinko, but the game is here. About now. There we go. Just bounce off the edge of the Plinko. Try again if you want. It's up to you. How you all doing? We're playing some more Talos Principle because that's all I play now. This is like
Tasty,
the rules.
tasty bits.
Get in the Plinko. One in the Plinko. 1.5 in the Plinko. One was in and changed its mind. We all saw that bounce straight back out. Thank you very much for the bits. Appreciate it.
Tasty, tasty bits.
You will get one in. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. It went in. Amazing. Anyway, Talos Principle 2. We are 50% of the way through the main sections of the stuff. And also the things. But not halfway through the game, just to confuse you. We are returning to the VII because we've now got 2 sets of beams. We did this one last time. We've now got this set of beams over here. So we're gonna go in the thing and go inside the structure again, hopefully.
All right,
we go.
Here we go again.
Here we go again. Exactly. And then this
Our main
time,
objective is to determine the relationship between the megastructure and Athena. Did she find it? Did she build it? Why was she here in the first place? Explore, dig up anything you can. We need to start finding answers.
don't get shot by the lasers. Don't cross the streams. Yellow dude that's traveling sick. I think he
can't
might
imagine
be.
one person building all this.
Don't forget about Miranda. There were at least 2 of them.
I can't imagine 100 people building this.
He makes a good point.
All right, everyone. Have a look around, but stay in touch and be careful.
1K, can you stay a moment? I'd like to talk to you.
Oh, good. We're going to start with some talking. Go on then.
I know you can't wait to start exploring, but just hear me out, okay?
Okay. Go. Don't get a choice.
I'm concerned. Byron is brilliant, but all he can think about is the possibility of finding Athena. She was his mentor, and her disappearance shattered him. I'm afraid he's not seeing the dangers of the megastructure. To me, this place seems chaotic, dysfunctional. Yes, it's all very impressive, but I think it's broken. And what we're seeing is, it's nonsense, frankly.
I disagree.
You've interacted with it more than anyone. What do you think?
Solved more puzzles. We made doors open. It all worked. It was fine. It's fine. I think we're meant to do something.
So you see it that way too, huh? Well, maybe I'm wrong. I hope so. But please, be careful.
Do my best. I'm just a robot doing my best. Let's go in the door. Does it count if more than one of their clones are the same person? It depends if they're transferring their mind between themselves or not. Or if they're all literal clones. I love these statues. They're so cool. They're terrifying, but so cool.
I'm headed deeper into the megastructure. Not quite sure where I am. Seem to be right in the middle of the machinery.
Please, watch yourself, Byron.
This is incredible. I don't even know how to describe what I'm seeing. I don't think this is a building. I think this is a machine.
Maybe it is. This door doesn't open. Interesting. That's the first time I've had a door put in front of me that doesn't open, that isn't the golden gates. This is nice. What's this? Oh, now, yeah. Maybe it's the way out rather than the way in. That's pretty cool. I like this. There is a palm reader up here. Always good. over Project 7. Trials, false leads, errors, frustration, effects ripple out at enormous distances, brackets, waves. We need to move experiments further apart. Version 2 deployed. Large-scale synthesis successful. Replicating 0.2 to create 0.21. Can we literally bootstrap this to any scale? Okay. Oh no! The door overrode me!
Why don't you just tell people that they're wrong? If you tell them the truth, they'll listen.
It's not that simple. Straton wrote that the most common error we commit is to think that ideas determine reality.
Dad!
When in fact the opposite is true. Ideas follow from material conditions. Belief systems are formed to explain and justify the way we live.
There are 3.
We did not have kings because we believed in the mandate of heaven. We believed in the mandate of heaven because we lived in monarchy.
But we have free will.
Oh, free will isn't the same as freedom, Miranda.
Just a random floating
We're not
statue
free from
trying
the
to kill me.
constraints of reality or history. I was shaped by the simulation. New Jerusalem is shaped by its limitations.
So, what? We're just trapped? History can only go one way?
Maybe, maybe not. The question is, how do we free ourselves? How do we build a world where our ideas do shape reality? That's why we came here.
And then they disappeared. But that's Cornelius, who has been mentioned. But I didn't know he was Dad.
I knew it! Athena's here. She built this.
That other voice, was that Cornelius?
It definitely sounded like him.
Come to think of it, he went on a research expedition around the time Athena vanished. He was gone for years.
Never
People
came
thought
back.
He died.
And all this time, he knew where she was?
We should
Damn
talk
it.
to him.
We will, when we get back. But right now, we have to focus on finding Athena. We are so close.
I'm not convinced Athena's here. Byron is like the only person who thinks she's actually here. Does this door now open though? Yes. Such a mental building. Oh yeah, definitely a tad obsessed. I think he's got the robot equivalent of jealousy as well towards Cornelius. She's upset. He's upset that she left without telling him. Clearly suspected something, and then here we are. Why am I just walking? Let's run. Nothing's gonna like jump out at me and kill me, is it? Absolute fanboy, yeah. Which way did I come in? This way.
Are those surfaces magnetic?
No, it's anti-gravity. Yakut was right. I should have known.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Oh no. I don't want anti-gravity.
Hooray! Question mark?
To disengage from anti-gravity,
Oh, no.
I had to press space.
1K, I'm over here. Hold on. I'll open that door for you.
Oh, hello. Hello. I love the fact he waved at me as he's running. He's just like, hi! But have you considered? Oh, yes. Oh, yes! I cannot do a good Paul Bearer impression, and I will not try again. What is this? But we may need a pallbearer OES thing. For the purpose of the soundboard. I can make that jump. You can't jump off the bridges, that's interesting. Wouldn't let me a minute ago. Right, let's go this way anyway, because this is where it wants me to go.
Same pattern as before. 3 beams, 3 receivers.
I guess we know what to do.
Be careful. The sheer amount of power running through this place.
Oh
I'll
god.
take care of this puzzle. You do the other 2, okay?
I'm sorry, he's doing a puzzle? You're not allowed to do a puzzle,
This
it's
is kind of fun.
my job.
Maybe Alexandra Drennan was right. Melville, is there anything in the system that can tell us where Athena is?
I don't know. Someone's logged into the system. But when I try to access that info...
Got it.
Rude. Hands off the puzzle, Byron. That's my job. Or maybe it's because I went a different route. Interesting. We're not really like... Just go off here. What? Why? Why is it a dead end like that? That's weird. Oh, hang on. Can I... I'm sorry, what's going on here? Yeah, it's become the Tetris principle. Ah, that's what I was supposed to do. I mean, we did have Tetronymos in the previous one. But we've now got bridges that build in weird directions. Oh, I can't go there. Blasphemer, they're called sigils in the first game. They were, but they're Tetronymos, really, aren't they? Let's be honest. Welcome in, Pugs, how you doing? Oh man, this game has got... I don't know why I tried to walk through that, thinking it was a purple door. It's, the world's tiniest little gate. So that's certainly something. It's a game. Oh wait, it's an absorber. Let me absorb. Accumulator, I think was its official name. Just to make sarcastic. I mean, it's a fair comment to be. Absolutely nothing wrong with it as a comment. It's absolutely fair. Right, that's that one done. I'm guessing you're a fan then, which is pretty cool. Is there a way off of here? I mean, there is, just not this way. Where does the other puzzle come from? Oh, it's over there. And it's upside down. Don't like this anymore. I was entirely on board until we started doing anti-gravity shit. Not a fan of the anti-gravity shit. At least not yet. I'm upside down now. Where is green? It's there. How do we... What? Yeah, let me read the text instead. It's much more safe. To maze. Well, no, that's the entire point, but I mean, that's not going to reach in a million years, is it? No. That might reach them. Just let me go that way, could you? Let's go this way. This way looks green. Random pulse blueness. I'm sorry, what? I stepped on the side of it and now it's like, yeah, go this way. I don't like it. Why can't I? It won't let me. It gets worse. Amazing. I mean, I'm sure it will, but doesn't mean I want it to.
Not to alarm anyone, but I think the ground is shaking.
According to the system, whole parts of the interior are moving around.
Oh god, it's like
rearranging itself.
Anybody seen the film
I think
Cube?
that's what happened last time. When I took the elevator, the platform where I got out just moved away.
The very low budget film Cube, which is incredible, that did a lot of moving around by itself. Right, obviously you need both. Okay. It's a driller, not a I don't know, friend. I thought it was the thing I just picked up. Right. Red to red. Red to blue. And a jammer. Oh, there's another quantum wall over here. Ah. Where the beam's going. What happens if you fire an inverter at a green thing? If anything. Oh, it just doesn't like it. Okay. Fair enough. Let me in. Right.
gate's opening. I'm heading in.
The gate is open. I'm currently upside down on the other side of the room. It's like, yes, come over here. Somehow. Also, yes, don't forget to pay taxes on the stream. I would greatly appreciate it. Sideways is weird. I have a spirit for exploration, but I'd rather not be upside down in the process. Ah, shit! I slipped off the edge. I ran too fast. Luckily, it spawned me right where that bridge was.
Nerve, nerve.
Nerve, nerve. Oh, okay, up here. See, this like feels like something out of Paul. The anti-gravity walls. You can literally just yeet yourself off these as well. Let's see. Happen? No, not quite. Lovely stuff. What's up there? Oh, is that how Byron got in? Oh, come on, you can get on there. Fine. Good evening, puzzled peeps. How you doing, Paul? Welcome, welcome. We have anti-gravity now, and it's completely destroyed what's left of my brain. And I can't wait for it to get even harder. Tracy is also here. Hi, Tracy. It's good. We're inside the megastructure for the second time. Guessing I still won't be rewarded for wandering all the way over there. Oh, hello.
This is fascinating. They were both here, Athena and Cornelius. They had a plan. I found a file that... I can't.
Byron's trapped in the overload. He's failing to disconnect.
The whole system's going haywire.
It's taking it with him.
Get out of there! Everyone back to the VTOL.
He literally can't. Fuck.
We have to go now.
No.
Okay, get moving.
We can't just leave Byron behind.
Yeah, Coot, we have no
Let me
idea
in.
where he is or
Let me
what's
in.
happening to him. But right now, if we stay here, we could all die.
The system's going completely bananas.
Oh, bananas.
Energy spikes everywhere.
We'll come back for Byron, I promise.
Wow. Well, now I can get up here. This is why I couldn't get up here before. Everything broke.
What have you done, you fools? Mortals are not meant to tread these halls.
She did warn us.
Why will you not heed my warnings?
She did tell us don't come after the
Trying
flame.
to harm you, creatures of clay. All I wish is to protect you and the rest of your kind. What more must I do to make you understand? If you cannot be reasoned with, I must bar your path.
Please don't. I mean, we can be smushed to death, so I presume yes.
Okay.
I am moving. What more do you want from me? Ah. Doesn't work. Schmoving and grooving. How you doing, Ball, by the way? How are things? How was your hell diving this afternoon? I did see you on playing it on Discord.
These energy emissions are messing with the VTOL systems. Okay, I think I've got it working. Get here quickly, 1K.
I mean, I am taking in the crumbling scenery. Oh, this bridge ain't gonna stay put, is it? Is it? Okay, maybe it is. Alright, so I'm kind of stuck against a single of the three factions, so it's getting repetitive. Oh, that kind of sucks. It's the other door I couldn't go through before. You're playing it with Kamikaze though, right? So you're not playing it solo?
Come on, get in!
I'm coming!
Get us out of here, Yakut.
Didn't let me do a funky barrel dive into the... Oh, Murphy as well. I didn't realise Murphy was playing. This means nothing to anybody else in the chat. Possibly Caterial. The Byron's dead. Great. I don't have it, no. So, I just don't think I do. Might have picked it up in a bundle or something. Let's double check.
Okay, we're out. Now what?
Looks like the southern sites are active. The readings are strangely jumbled, though.
You monster.
Should I set us down?
Yes.
Very GLaDOS thing to say.
Melville.
What?
We're going back to New Jerusalem. This situation has gotten out of control. We need to regroup. Rushing in blindly isn't going to save Byron. But we also need someone to stay here and keep an eye on things.
Byron killed Byron.
All right. I'll see if I can make any sense of these systems while you're gone.
Just keep a safe distance, okay?
Will do.
Good. Well, 1K, I guess it's time for you and me to take a nap.
Nap time.
Do not lose hope, my child. In these difficult moments, find solace in your friends and in the home that you share.
Okay.
Here we are. Got an update from Melville. The power spikes are continuing, but no news from Byron.
All right. Thank you, Yakut. You get the VTOL ready for the next trip. I'll talk to the mayor. 1K, please head over to the Museum of the Simulation and talk to Cornelius. Let's see what he has to say for himself.
I will. See you in a bit, guys. Oh, things have arrived. Elohim, this should be correct of some sort. Elohim was like the computer that controlled the simulation. That became sentient. I cannot for the life of me remember exactly what Elohim stood for, but it was something like Existence Library 0 Human Interface something or other. I can't remember. But it was he was like the voice within the first game. City News. The expedition to the Founders Island has suffered a serious setback as all contact with Byron was lost during a foray into the interior of the megastructure. Byron is assumed to be alive. He's alive! Byron's alive! Trapped within a data stream overload and unable to disconnect. Several sources in the government expressed a lack of surprise at this turn of events, citing the first companion's history of rash behaviour. Mayor Herman, because I can never remember how to pronounce this, gave Byron this job to appease a certain segment of the population, one source told me. From what we are hearing, that segment is shrinking rapidly as people realise that Byron's ideas are too utopian for the real world. GemFX is open! Very happy to announce the Gehenna Memorial Interactive Fiction Exhibition is now open to visitors. Come play the 3 winning works at the Gehenna Memorial Pavilion. Can't wait. Wonderful news. Nice. Will these be made available through the interface too? Yes, after the exhibition is over. Go do that then. Oh my god, you just written an essay, Neve. Neve, you don't pronounce the M. I remember from last time. Pessimist is commonly spoken of as the man in revolt. He is not. Firstly, because it requires some cheerfulness to continue in revolt, and secondly, because pessimism appeals to the weak side of everybody, and the pessimist therefore drives a roaring trade as the publican. The person who is really in revolt is the optimist, who generally lives and dies in a desperate and suicidal effort to persuade all the other people how good they are. It's been proved 100 times over that if you really wish to enrage people and make them angry, even unto death, the right way to do it is to tell them they are all sons of God. Jesus Christ was crucified, it may be remembered, not because of anything he said about God, but on a charge of saying that a man could in 3 days pull down and rebuild the temple. Every one of the great revolutionists, from Isaiah to Shelley, has been optimists. They have been indignant not about the badness of existence, but about the slowness of men in realizing its goodness. The prophet who is stoned is not a brawler or a marplet. He is simply a rejected lover. He suffers from an unrequited attachment to things in general. G.K. Chesterton. You're welcome, Ariel. Rip Byron, Rip Byron. Too long didn't read. Rip Byron. We don't know that he's dead. He may just be lost. He could still be saved. Yeah, so the combined acronym is, as you say, God in Hebrew, which is just like, there was a lot of Hebrew symbolism in the first one. I don't think Milton was an acronym. I think Milton was like a direct reference to Paradise Lost. I think he was an acronym. Could be wrong. It's been 3 years since I played the first one, to be fair, so I'm going off a very speckled memory. I was going to say something sarcastic, but you know what? In the spirit of optimism, I really hope so. That he may be lost and saved, as opposed to he's dead, I hope. Cool. Right. Let's go talk to Cornelius.
The world is full of suffering. Every living organism suffers. Animals kill other animals to eat. And it always ends with death, torn apart or wasting away. This is what surrounds us. This is what's happening outside those walls, every hour of every day. It's our ethical responsibility as sentient beings to lessen suffering. That's what it means to be human, to understand that it is your duty to transform this world into something better. That's what the founder meant when she said that we can turn the world into a work of art. Despite what happened to him, Byron was right. We have to keep going.
This is blasphemy. Byron was punished for failing the Founder's trials. And you want us to dig deeper? Just because you can't accept that suffering is natural and necessary?
Please, everyone, stop using the public frequency. If you want to argue, use your interface or speak in person.
Great. Well, first of all, the protesting guys have gone. Unless that's them over there. Ooh, what's going on here? Oh, that's amazing! So the musician is called Damjan, and Damjan is the first name of the composer for the game. That's really cool. I presume it's pronounced Damjan. Can't talk to him though, we can just watch. I feel like there should be an achievement for watching him play, but I guess not. It's a fun little jam though. Right, let's go to the Gehenna Memorial Interactive Fiction exhibit, which we now can. Go and find out what the heck it is.
Attention all citizens.
Oh no!
The Gehenna Memorial Interactive Fiction Exhibition is now open to visitors. However, please note that due to an unauthorized strike, public transport will be temporarily unavailable. May the founder be with you.
I'm Cat Botherer. I remember the shaders are broken on this cat. Is he taking me anywhere, or is he just annoyed at me? I think he's just annoyed at me. It's the Memorial Exhibition. Let's go in here. Hello! Eve.
Welcome to the Gehenna Memorial Interactive Fiction Exhibition. Oh, it's you, 1K. Please tell me, you were there when everything went sideways.
Sideways?
Do you think Byron will be all right?
If we find him, he'll be fine.
Oh, Byron, always getting into trouble. He's been like that for 1,000 years, you know. But losing him would be terrible. But anyway, you've come to take a well-deserved break from your expedition. So let's talk about something else.
Like her accent, because I don't think it was that thickly laid on at the beginning. Why text adventures?
Text adventures were one of the few art forms available to the people of Gehenna. By continuing to work in that medium, we keep their memory alive.
Okay, let's go play them. Ghost of Atlantis by Corazon. A lyrical, atmospheric quasi-sequel to Atlantis, a classic work created by Lilith, which was in the first game, I think. The original game told the story of the inundation of the mythical island, no doubt reflecting the impending fate of the citizens of Gehenna. And it's got the computer from the first game as well. Start. Reading time. Let's go. Gently, your ship touches down on the land that once was the Isle of Atlantis, which in the days before the waters receded lay deep under the Sea of Atlas. You've come to find the last legacy of your ancestors. The red sun burns bright in the sky, scorching the dying earth. Begin. Let us journey to the Broken Tower. On the northern shores of the island, where the frozen ocean once stretched to the horizon, stands the remains of a tower. Here lived a great magician who advised the king of Atlantis in matters of the sublime. Approach the tower. There is very little left of the once impressive structure, and to anyone else it would be a pile of rubble covered in black, dried out moss. You can see a glimpse of its past, of the craft that went into its making. Behind the tower stands the ghost of the magician. Convenient. Let's talk to him. Wow, that's a lot. Great marvel was revealed to me in this tower, the magician says, a glimpse of the sublime. And although I am dead and my soul has spent an aeon under the sea, that vision is not lost to me. Even now I could summon it and reveal it fully. If I do, I will finally witness the sublime in all its glory, he says. I believe that in this moment my soul will be annihilated. Is that a fate I should embrace or reject? Annihilation of the self is liberty. You speak wisely, the magician said. I have lingered here too long. He turns away. He turns away from you towards a world beyond your sight. A bright light suffuses him, and you cannot tell whether the magician is laughing or screaming. Then he is gone. To the lost shore. The journey takes you to a wasteland that was once a beach where children from the Atlantean capital of Luna came to play. You were eaten by a groom. Go north. Check pockets. Here stands the ghost of the poet, contemplating the dying sun that fills the sky. Hi, poet. How you doing? I never completed my great work, he says. There were too many priests and censors who interfered, who did not allow me to create what I intended because they feared the free and true expression of poetic genius. Then came the earthquakes and the waves, and long ages under the sea, and now this time of burning death. Yet still I long for its completion, and my soul imagines what could have been. You wait. Time passes. You awake to find yourself in a dark room. You must accept that your work cannot be finished because you are dead. Then I curse you all, time and space, people and gods too, the ghost says angrily. You have strangled the one true thing I had inside me, the one truly good and noble thing this wretched mind and body has ever contained. I curse your indifference, your lack of imagination, and your infinite stupidity. Ghost burns bright with rage for a moment, then it's gone. To the Temple of the Owl. What a hoot. The sun grows bigger and brighter. Time is running short. Your next stop is the Temple of the Owl, the greatest scientific institution of old Atlantis. Here the ancients tried to understand the secret laws of the cosmos, although their studies did not advance far enough to prevent their fate. Ghost of the scientist waits you in the ruins. Maybe it's the font on the terminal I have trouble with, because I seem to be reading this a lot better. Or maybe I'm just having a good day. I have not rested in death, the scientist tells you. In fact, death has proved ample opportunity for study. I have learned much about the machinery of creation. He hesitates. I would like to join you, but I fear that the truth I have discovered will offend and outrage many. How many licks it takes to get to the centre of the Tootsie Pop? Isn't that a Simpsons question? Telling that outrage should not prevent compassion. Yes. Brave words. A few can endure their consequences. Still, even merely speaking them is bold, so I will join you and hope that you will stand by them. Okay. Come with me if you wish to live. The Temple of Serpents. You make your way to the Temple of Serpents, which once was the greatest hospital in all of Atlantis. The sick and the injured came here from all across the island, hoping its salvation could be found in its halls. All that is left of the temple is a labyrinth of low walls, and the ghost of the physician waiting for you. It is faint, barely visible. Let's speak to the physician before we explore the lab. Also, my chair's clicking like all the time at the moment. I wait here day and night for many years and saved countless lives, the physician says. And yet all of the lives that I saved, only one survived the death of the island, a young messenger who escaped on one of the ships thanks to another's sacrifice. And I have wondered many times since, was my work in vain? The burden of this question is eroding my soul. He who says one life saves all lives, I mean that's not true. Needs of the many. Death comes to all because the messenger is my ancestor. I mean that's true, possibly true. All things are in vain unless we choose to believe differently. The physician's eyes widen and it becomes more visible. You are right, the physician says. Excellent. In my work, I have seen life and death, and I know that to the cosmos, one is the same in the other. But not to me. It is I who find meaning in life. I must choose to continue doing so. Come with me if you wish to live. I will join you. There is still good I can do, even as a ghost. To the ancient farmlands. This soil used to be rich, life-giving. Generations of humans relied on it to survive. Then the waves came, and after the waves, the dying sun. Now that all life is gone, something has been revealed underneath the soil. A city of unimaginable antiquity. The ghost of the farmer waits in the ruins. The city is older than the capital, the ghost tells you. It is older than Atlantis itself. With our most distant ancestors huddled in terror before thunder and lightning, the city was already old, and yet the city is not foreign to us. We too are its citizens. He looks directly at you, and there is a light in his eyes that is not of this world. Are you willing to swear fealty to the city across the boundaries of time and space? No. No, I am not. Then the city will not be there for you when you need it, and you will fail. But you are young, so very young. You will find the city elsewhere in time and have another opportunity. Ghost fade. Into the palace. The castle. Palace once stood in the very heart of Luna, the capital of Atlantis. Here the greatest artists and craftsmen of that long-forgotten era built marvels and luxuries that would astound even a traveller from the distant future. These things are like everything else and are gone now. Only a single remnant of the Atlantean world remains, though it is perhaps the most precious. A great mosaic, telling the history of Atlantis. Before it waits the ghost of the king. I try to be a good man, the king says, to be kind, to balance justice with mercy, to honour the goods, and to support the peasant and the scholar alike. And yet I failed. Why? I mean, it's not because you put yourself above others. You did not fail, we are here. The king is comforted by your words. You speak kindly, he says. I know that I am not without blame, but in the end I chose to save others before myself, so perhaps you are right, and I did not fail entirely. Come with me. King lays his ghostly crown aside. I will join you, but only as a man. Okay. The mosaic is a work of superb beauty, great work of history and humanity. In it you see reflected all the hardship, tragedy, hope, triumph, and heartbreak of your ancestors. This is what you came to find. It's now a text adventure. You cannot retrieve the mosaic alone. The forces of time are too powerful, and the strength of the single person is not enough. Ask the ghost for help. Even with the help of the ghost, you cannot entirely pry the mosaic loose from the morass of history, but you succeed at removing a large part depicting the golden age of the island. It will have to do. Back to our ship. A strange bittersweet feeling fills your heart as you return to your ship. You did not fail, yet so much was lost. Could you have done better? Should you have? As the sun engulfs the earth, you wonder what will be remembered of your own time. The end. So I'm guessing there's a way to get all of the ghosts to come with you to save everything. But we will not discover what that is right now. There are 3 of these. I don't think I have the energy to do all 3 of them. I invite you to play this game yourself and play Argument Simulator. Although this is short and punchy. Let's just see what the other one is. Jefferson Goldblum and the Spectre of Modernity. Story in the much celebrated Jefferson Goldblum shared universe originated in Gehenna. I do not remember Jefferson Goldblum. There's a characteristic writer style of the series, which focuses on a new set of themes. I want to go to the Argument Simulator. If you want to read about Jefferson Goldblum, play this game. I do want to go on the Argument Sim, because it is very me. Good gravy, it do be the hoove. Do behoove me. How you doing, Hoove? How you doing, Hoove? Welcome to Argument Simulator. Credits. Written and designed by Guta. Amazing. Choose your character. So great. Vote now in chat. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'm going to run a poll. Choose your character while I'm gone. Because I feel like some people are going to vote for other things. There's a poll for you. Get voting. I'll go to the bathroom. I'll be back very shortly. Ahoy. We have chosen the character. Good timing. Very good timing. We are going to be the library assistant. Because of course we are. The library assistant. Choose your argument. It's true, it's false, it's not true. It's not true sounds interesting. Hooray! It's not true. I disagree. You're wrong. No, you are. I can contradict you. Your contradiction is self-defeating. I question your ethics. The question begs your assertion. The foundation of your thinking is incorrect. What is this? I disagree. This is obviously incorrect. No, it isn't. I can contradict you. The premise of your contradiction is in itself contradictory. Let's find out what we agree on. Okay, it feels like a good idea for us to understand one another better. Game over. Would you like to play again? Yes. I'm gonna be the library assistant again. I don't think it makes any difference as to who we are. It's true. That's the opposite of the truth. You're wrong. Pardon me, is this the correct room for an argument? It's not the correct room for an argument. I can contradict you. I question your epistemiology? Is that your religious stuff? I can't say that word. I don't know how to pronounce that word. Epistemiology? Question begs your assertion. Unless you don't think it's ever correct. I guess we just go around in a circle until you end it. I contradict you. Question your axiomatic principles. So yeah, you just go around in a circle, don't you? And I'm guessing it makes no difference who I play as. Yeah, it just goes round in circles. Intentionally. Cool. Yes, if you'd like to read the other story, play the game. Let's go do the thing. Is this cat going to be annoyed at me again? I don't blame him. What's this space? Friends in New Jerusalem gazebo. Welcome to the gazebo. Hello. Thanks for waving at me, I appreciate it. Ah, here's the protesters. That I don't think I actually fell in line with last time. Just saying. We deserve a functional city. Public transportation must be safe.
Welcome back, 1K. Sorry, can't let you through. We're on strike.
Did you hear Aitel's speech?
I heard it 15 times when he was practicing it. I think Atal, like many of us, feels that the time for change is long overdue. The technology you uncovered on the island is the final catalyst for that change, or it should be.
What's going on?
Yesterday, there was a sudden brownout in the grid, and we almost had a derailment. We've been warning the mayor for months, and all he ever gives us is waffle about the goal. This can't go on.
Waffles. I agree with you, but your methods are wrong.
What else can we do at this point? You know that we tried to get a referendum organized, but the mayor wouldn't even consider it, no matter how many signatures we collected.
Not my signature, I should add. I didn't add my signature at the start of the game. Also, I like the fact he's just like, I can't let you through. And I'm just like, okay, whatever you say, my dude. Is there anybody actually important to talk to? Or should we just go find Connie? Let's go find Connie. Sort of liking this break from puzzling, to be fair. Replica of a gargoyle asset found in the simulation. Gargoyles were grotesque, apotropaic symbols common in the Middle Ages. The most famous historical gargoyle is remembered in the ancient phrase Keith, David, and Goliath, which describes two indomitable opponents who will never surrender. Not to be mistaken for Keith, David, and Goliath, the 1970s prog rock group. Replica of a Roman statue found in the simulation. Decay of the Roman Republic into an empire and its eventual fall in the year 1453 was a major topic of historical debate. Like the other statues found in the museum, this was a video game asset provided to Elohim by the Institute for Applied Mathematics, which is Ian, as you pointed out. Pugs. I think it was Pugs who said that. It was Pugs. It was Pugs. It's still on my chat. Dragon. Replica of a dragon statue found in the simulation. Dragons existed in every ancient mythology and are considered by modern historians to be a distant cultural echo of dinosaurs. Originally a video game asset, repurposed by the Institute for Applied Mathematics. And a replica of the statue of the Egyptian god Horus found in the simulation. One of this god's tasks was to uphold Mart. Mart? Mart. It feels like Mart with a double A in the middle. I'm pretty sure I have slaughtered the pronunciation of at least 3 words in every single stream of this. The balance of nature. It is speculated that the progenitor provided Elohim with this asset as a reminder to the founder that the balance must be protected. Here is Cornelius.
Oh.
Oh no.
Okay.
It's Neith.
What are you doing here?
I'm looking for Cornelius. I mixed Neith and Neve up. Neith is who met us at the beginning. And I thought it was Neve, which is why I got confused by the accent. I'm looking for Cornelius.
Ah, I assume it has something to do with your expedition? I must admit I haven't been following the news. Sorry, been a little lost lately.
Cornelius seems to be in the megastructure with Athena.
Oh, that's... well, I suppose it shouldn't really come as a surprise. They were very close, you know. After she disappeared, he went away for a long time. On a research expedition, he said. To be honest, everyone assumed he was working out his grief over being left behind. Many of the first companions were deeply shocked by her decision, particularly Byron.
Where is he now?
That's the thing. I wanted to talk to him about something, but he wasn't responding to my messages, so I came here to talk to him, and he seems to have vanished.
Of course. Did you check his house?
I did, on my way here. And I messaged most of his other friends.
Wow,
He
desperate
doesn't
much.
seem to be anywhere in the city at all.
Ghosted his ass. Any idea where he might have gone?
No. The truth is that
I
for
thought
the
that's what she was
longest
going to
time,
say
he barely
then.
left the museum. He was always at his terminal, working day and night. I asked him what he was doing once, and he said he was saving the past.
He was downloading the internet. I was just like, any idea where it might be? I was just expecting to just go, no. Next question. Can I access his terminal?
I suppose so. It seems a little unethical, but then it is just his work terminal, right?
Yes, that's all.
Good luck with everything, 1K.
Thank you. You get to scan the QR codes. In the earliest generations of our kind, there was only processing, no emotion, no character, just mathematics. You can see how far we have come. You would believe that together we could achieve anything. That was the shepherd. Don't know where I am, but there is something beautiful about this place. I will explore and see what I can discover. Don't know who that was. Mr. Mulciber. Nothing is more important than learning more about the world and our place in it. Knowledge is our path to understanding. Purple.
Dude, you're back from the island. I'm so glad you're okay, dude. Especially after what happened.
It's
to
the
Byron.
dude. Yeah. Have a nice day, dude. You want to scan the QR codes? I'm pretty sure they follow what it says. Dude. Sweet. Yeah, feel free to scan. It might take you somewhere. So, the only other game I know of that's openly got QR codes in it is in Borderlands 2. There's a QR code in a locker, and if you scan it, it says something about going out for pizza, and it's supposed to be a quote from Captain Picard. It's like, it's clearly not. Oh wow, it's literally filled with the items from the first game. Replica of a computer terminal allowed access to files on the EL system, including many that were loaded due to errors. I was reading that, sir. Also allowed the founder to interact with the Milton Library Assistant. Here are some more. Some of the messages that existed when I first came into being have vanished. Others have appeared. How many others like me have wandered these paths? How many thoughts have been lost? These are things that we could say. I find myself in a world of impossible architecture and inexplicable machines. I cannot fathom how it works, and I am terrified to put one foot in front of the other, lest I fall through the floor. You remember that? I like how there's other people visiting this. Welcome, Scholar. Files available for comparative analysis. Happiness 1 and Happiness 2. Unpopular opinion. Happiness is not material. I'm not reading all that. I'm not reading that. I will read the most upvoted comment. Go and take a shit in the forest without toilet paper, and then tell me about happiness. Yeah, toilet paper. Deliberate typo, I think, in this case. It's supposed to be like a media forum, internet forum. Cheeseman 22. Then why are so many celebs so freaking miserable? Why do so many rich people go all Howard Hughes and shit? I'm guessing. Do they actually read the same thing? No, they don't. But one the opposite of each other, just to see what would happen. I guess it is indeed a typo, but I don't know if that one. I feel that one's intentional. Oh, an ancient virus which threatens the entire human species has been released from the melting Arctic permafrost. Society is collapsing. Select your character class. I'm a witch. Because of course I am. You're a witch. Your local coven has disbanded. Although you are not yet sick, most businesses are closed, rations dwindling, and if you cannot find food, your family will starve. To death. You must survive until this plague is defeated. What will you do? Got turned into a grue. I will forage. Crops in the fields aren't ripe yet. You found a hard green turnip which will keep your bellies occupied for now. Your family's hunger increased a little. Foraging is reliable but inefficient. Your family is now hungry. Global population is now 5 billion. Witches get stitches, absolutely. Somewhere else in the city exists one of the last remaining research laboratories working desperately to find a solution to the viral threat. Scientists cannot find a cure in time. Humanity is doomed. You know what to do. They're not the same thing. Research and pursue a breakthrough. Are they not the same thing? You do research in order to get breakthrough. Research. It's not glamorous, but most scientific research consists of repetitive testing of something of that, blah blah blah. Research is reliable but inefficient. Current research level, 33%. The virus has been isolated. Global population is now 4 billion. You and your family seem to be immune to the virus, but it continues to ravage the rest of the town. Rumors say most of the remaining food has been stockpiled by the billionaires in their underground bunkers. What will you do? We're immune to the virus. I shall continue to forage. It's still not right. Your family is now starving. Meanwhile, scientists continue their search for the cure. You can do it. You can save the world with the power of science. What is science? More unglamorous research. Current research level 67%. Work has begun developing an antivirus. As if things weren't bad enough, as the human population dwindles, the insect population has exploded. Plague of locusts has decimated the town's unripened crops. Perhaps your family still has a chance. The insects themselves are nutritious and plentiful. What will you do? Eat the locusts. For science! The insects are well fed and lazy. You grind them down into a nutritious paste with a mildly nutty flavour. Your family's hungry. It's decreased a little. Your family is now hungry. Global population is now 1 billion. Humanity's final chance. The cure is close. So it's the tipping point of this pandemic. A race against time. Can you say that? Yeah! Decimated means only 1/10 of the crops have gone. Or only 1/10 of the crops are left. Depends on interpretation. Current research level, 99%. Promising antiviral has been discovered, but there's still more work to be done on manufacturing and delivering it on time. Suddenly, a breakthrough. It does. I feel like... yeah, it feels like science, but is it because I've left the coven and I'm still using my ability? The antivirus can be released as an aerosol carried on the wind and dispersed worldwide in a matter of days. Its approach poses some risk to invertebrate life. Spiracles, cockroaches, flies, and locusts are particularly likely to convert the aerosol into highly poisonous compounds. Estimates suggest a 90% fatality rate among these species and anyone or anything which consumes them. Use character class special ability. I mean, we're fine. They told us we're immune. My family's fine. What's the special ability? As of which you are able to remake reality with the power of your mind alone. If you believe that the locusts remain safe to eat and that humanity will be safe from this virus, then that is what will happen, so far as you are concerned, regardless of the protestations of your eyes and ears. Text on the screen can say whatever it likes about the impossibility of saving everyone. Your reality is yours to see as you see fit. Save everyone! Two competing realities spread out in front of you. What? Did you not go so quick? Your own population has perished, but the last remaining billion will live to die another day. In the other, scientists agree that the risk is too great to release the antivirus, much to the surprise of almost everyone everywhere. You view these possibilities through a haze of dispassion and make the simple decision to merge them and have both. And why shouldn't you? You're a witch. Congratulations, this is considered a win scenario by the majority of participants. Let's try again. No. You should use decimated counter wrong, used incorrectly. I won. I want this person to... I'm not even going to bother with that one then. Fine. Fine. Let's have a look around the simulation. Archive scholars. Visitors are welcome to have a look around. Have you finished now? Good. Welcome, scholar. Infinite growth, or what growth? Society's sick, and the idea that's made it sick is growth, infinite consumption on a finite planet is a recipe for destruction. Wow, that's a lot to read. Grow this. Exactly. Infinite growth on a finite planet thing is driving me up the wall. Okay then. Just scholars competing with each other on that one. There's only the one in the middle that's interesting. Hydration! I'm so glad you asked. Today, we're going to open a can of sparkling watermelon. From the same people that brought you sparkling plums. Yes. Also, how nice is that as a can, by the way? Really nice can design. Melon. They didn't have any plums, but they did have watermelon. Cheers. Excuse me. What else we got? My eyes have been opened. This world is not without order. It is shaped by a great designer with signs and portents to guide my steps. I am one of his children. Challenges are set before me to test my faith. That's the opposite of what she said in a minute. Oh, hello. You are not creeping up on me, sir. Something strange is coming to this world, like a distortion, like something that's not supposed to exist. A beautiful voice speaks within it. Thanks, Bob. Bob. Pressure plate, activate by having a weight placed on them, such as a hexahedron connector. Even the founder herself. Repel an object or if placed horizontally on the floor, cause it to hover. This is a massive building. Remember these? Oh, it's an emitter. It just doesn't have a bulb in it. Find ways to connect them to receivers is one of the main challenges faced by the founder. There is a receiver. These are all the original builds. Replica of an electrified sphere used as an obstacle and puzzle element in simulation. Founders sometimes place hexahedrons on top of such objects, demonstrating her lateral thinking skills. Yes, they did. We get to do puzzles. Aim is function as a holistic integration manager. That's the HIM section of it. Couldn't remember what it was. That was exciting as a real visit to the historical museum. I mean, it's got Tetris puzzles. You must arrange the sigils accordingly. There better be an achievement for doing these. There isn't, I'll be very sad. I am the man who arranges the blocks. That needs to be on my soundboard. Just so I don't have to sing it every time it happens. Sadness awaits. Is there no achievement for doing these? I mean, I'm going to do them anyway. Okay. Drop them off sides. This is one of my favorite things in the original game, to be honest. Because I'm easily amused. But I'm also not very good at doing it. I suck at puzzles. Why have you made this puzzle too difficult for me? How could you, game? Music here is really nice though. Hour 20 over 20. Did I play this on my 24-hour stream? I don't think I did. This was part of Attack the Backlog. This was never part of a 24-hour stream. I'm pretty sure I didn't. I mean, I could have done. It was a long time ago. Just rearrange this back into the same arrangement as they were already in. Oh, but did I just decide, oh, I'll save it for another stream sort of thing? And that's how Attack the Backlog was born. God damn it. Just fit together. That's all I ask. Why does this piece of music remind me of Tomb Raider? So I'm gonna go make a drink. Don't blame you. I've never played Risk of Rain, so I couldn't comment. I will take your word for it. The synthy bits don't sound like Tomb Raider, to be fair. Yeah, this is where we live now. Strap in, folks. This is the rest of the stream. I am anticipating not going back to the islands though by the end of the stream. So if you're expecting more of that kind of puzzling action, I'm sorry to disappoint. Why am I struggling so much with this one though? No! It's the wrong fucking way round! Fuck's sake. I was like, I'm there, and then I wasn't. You know what's a really satisfying noise? That one. Slotting back in again. That doesn't work. Stop pressing Q. Why must these infernal blocks tease? Huzzah! But wait, there's more. Missed. Last one, then. Is this possibly symmetrical? I don't think it is. Not quite symmetrical, is it? Or maybe it is. Let's make a row of cubes. Great. Yeah. There was no achievement for doing those, as Pokes openly warned me, but I did them anyway. There's like a wall of them as well. These are quite cool. Right, that's that bit of the museum done. What's in here?
Tasty, tasty bits.
Thank you for the bits. Did they go in the Plinko? One in the Plinko. One in the Plinko. I think something's very wrong. There's a serpent in the machine. Oh, it just... place goes on forever. Children cheering .waf. Yay! I got Museum Explorer, explore the museum in its entirety. And I may have wandered into a puzzle. We have museum puzzles. This is literally a puzzle from the first game. It's got a little thing, little Meccano thing going on. Do I need to keep this open though? Oh, I do. Because it's also powering that. I cannot remember how to do this. Oh, did I have that door wished open already? Oops. Door's there. That's what I should have done. Well, sort of. Because now that door is wedged open by itself. Means I can take this one out. I did it. Yeah, you came back and had done them. I did not even get an achievement. It played the sound from the first game through a little tinny speaker. That's glorious. But they're all... I love how this has been properly mocked up. This is really cool. I like that a lot. And it's playing music from the original game. That's so good. And then more. Reconstruction of a puzzle from a testing area of a simulation themed around medieval imagery. The Land of Faith. Burn and blend peach soda tea. Lovely stuff. They're playing like the original game's music and everything. You did? Oh, excellent! The acetone did actually melt the glue then. So Claire bought a lamp that's like a glass thing over the top with a light bulb in the middle, and you switch it on at the bottom. But because the bulb wasn't screwed in properly, it didn't work, so it was reduced in price to like $5. We couldn't get the glass up because it glued in, so I suggested using acetone from nail polish remover to get in it. Can I see that from here? I really am. I can see that, but that didn't work. Yeah, don't be so surprised. Oh, come on. No. Where did the connector go? You can wait Sundays more as well. Yeah, I've been to work on top of this as well. And we now bring a beam to here. And then now where? I need another connector through there somehow. This is a nice change of pace, but also I have no idea what I'm doing. Clearly I need to run the blue one to here to then get it from out here. Oh, but then I don't need to be back inside, do I? Oh, but I do need to keep that switched on. Hey, I saw some puzzles, Caterio. I had some idea. I didn't force break all of them. It's Serious Sam. Just hanging out outside the game. There's another one as well. Potentially fighting some weeping angels? Just egging around. So yeah, so if I take that, it prevents the beam from working. There we go. Hooray! I love these. These are really cool. That's the medieval one. Guess there'll be an Egyptian one as well out here. Clearly just going to ignore everything and go around the back. A giant beach ball. Which I can't move, but kind of fun. Get in, like, off the... No, won't let me even stand on it. I should go around and check the other one as well. See if there's anything in the other. I vaguely remember this puzzle. Oh, do I need another connector first? Yes, yes I do. Oh, it misses. Oh, but then I don't need that now because it's elevated, so I can now go over here and open it directly. Why do I remember that puzzle specifically? And does it still have the secret bit in it? architecture. Yeah, there wasn't a beach ball in the original level, but there was the ability to get up here. And then there was like a star hidden in the original game up here. Which is a really random thing to remember. Oh, I fell. Cool. I don't get anything for doing those either, although I did get a thing for visiting everywhere, an achievement. I'll have a look back out here and see if there's any Easter eggs I missed out here. Because there was an Easter egg in the other two. Oh yes, yeah, you did, because then wasn't there a connector on top of one of the towers that you could then get the blue beam out of that puzzle in the process, or something to that effect. I just wanted to hit the noise again. But I do remember going up there. Definitely remember going up there. Cool. That is, I guess, all of the Museum of the Simulation then. Let's go investigate Cornelius's terminal, like we're supposed to be. Which is here. Because he's the receptionist, it would seem. Notes. Lab location inaccessible. Deliberate? Unclear. User profile? Yes. Gold puzzles as barrier? Yes. Hidden as self-protection? Likely. That'll help for upload? Yes. Ask Herman? No. Trust 1K? Undecided. Applicable to Calvin? No. Applicable to Harabi? With no Emma? Yes. I was expecting that to be an overload. Wasn't.
So this is what Cornelius was working on? Strange. It looks a bit like the blueprints for the Somnodrome, but no, it's not quite that. Is he trying to isolate something in the buffer? Maybe Melville can make sense of it, but I think this might be a dead end.
I need to finish up with the mayor.
Pigeons.
You can head back to the VTOL whenever you're ready. I'll meet you there. No rush, though.
Depart to the megastructure. New tourist information. Helga's Digital Wellbeing and Spiritual Tuning Emporium. Oh, hello, Helga.
Hello, new one.
Hello.
Are you browsing or buying?
I don't see any stock. What kind of shop is this?
The kind that trades in hopes and dreams. Yours for the right price. Is there something your heart desires?
Perhaps.
I've uploaded my most popular items to your interface. Does anything there spark your imagination?
Does a bit. Ooh. I don't have any credits. Credits?
Oh, you don't have any credits yet. Well, let me extend you some credit. Ka-ching! 55 credits. Just make sure you spend them with me. They're not worth much anywhere else. Now,
She's created
what was
her
it you wanted?
her own currency, her own marketplace. I would like a sensory tuning.
A very popular choice. Enhanced sensory perception lets you distinguish sounds, shapes, and colors at greater distance. It's 10 credits.
I'll take it.
Okay, I'm updating your settings now. And hey presto, superhuman senses. Does the air taste fresher? Do
No.
you hear the birds chirping outside the door?
No, they're inside.
And beyond that, the river bubbling through the dam.
Nope. I can practically smell the water and taste the birds.
Okay, Few. I'll let you into a secret. You and I don't have fleshy appendages like our ancestors.
Nom nom nom.
What we can sense is mostly a function of where we direct our attention. Anyway, I hope you find something worth paying attention to. So, something else perhaps?
I would like an internal monologue, please.
That one comes with the following disclaimer. Internal monologue was discontinued as a default feature in new builds. Constant self-commentary is not recommended for all customers. But I can switch yours on for 10 credits if you're sure you want it.
I want to know what I sound like. And also whether I can turn it off again. I might hate this as an option. It's going to be like director's commentary.
As you wish. I'm uploading the new settings now. Do you hear anything?
Why is she staring at me? I don't hear anything. I'm not sure this is working. Wait, no. This is new. I didn't used to think in words like this. It's like there's this little translator turning all my thoughts into some kind of ongoing narrative. It's kind of relentless. How do you make it stop? Do I just not think? I'll try that. Is it working? No! Still describing everything in words. This is starting to be...
A bit overwhelming, isn't it?
Yes.
I turned mine off long ago, but some of the older folk learned to live with it. Sure you want it?
I think I would want this at the end of the game, just to see if it sticks with me all the way around.
That's going to be a little awkward. Because we couldn't pull that thing out of you without taking half of you with it. It'll mostly run in the background. Just don't think about it too hard.
Well, fuck.
Wait, is this internal monologue me? Or some kind of virus? Am I a life form which learned to describe itself? Or a parasite which survives by providing a narrative service to its host? Hold on, she's going to say something else.
So, something else perhaps?
I really
Hooray!
hope that's not
Question
constant.
mark?
A clean start?
I can give you that for free. My darling, you've been alive all of 5 minutes. This is your clean start. Be who you want to be. Enjoy yourself. So, something else perhaps?
I mean, it's bad enough having my constant unrelenting internal monologue in myself without my character then also having a constant unrelenting internal monologue. That's all,
Before you
thanks.
go, do you have a moment to participate in some customer feedback? Are you satisfied with what I've given you?
You're offering more than you let on.
Yes. You understand. Words manifest the reality they describe. When you name something, you create it. Our minds are algorithms, and the right sequence of language can change our underlying code. With that in mind, I hope you have a good day.
Thanks.
Please come back if you need anything else.
What an unusual person. I wonder if that internal monologue thing I bought is going to show up again. Oh, wait, here it is.
It'd be interesting if it carries on by itself. It's going to make it more into a comedy if it persists.
See, I told you it was Athena who sent Prometheus.
How do you know it was Athena?
Because she's the one who built the giant pyramid.
Sure, but how do you know it wasn't Cornelius who sent Prometheus?
Because Cornelius was here?
And where did Prometheus appear?
Come on.
How do you know it wasn't Miranda? Maybe she got bored of waiting.
I don't buy it. I think Athena is testing us.
Why would she test us?
To see if we can use those new technologies, like the body replication.
If those new technologies are such a big deal, Why is she putting them in puzzles?
Because play is how we learn.
Maybe she's trying to tell us the opposite. That it's all just childish stuff that doesn't really matter.
The last power failure almost caused a derailment. It all matters.
You're starting to sound like Byron. You saw how that turned out.
They'll find him.
Sure.
Those two are interesting. In a Statler and Wardoff kind of way. Yeah, I feel like if the inner monologue thing does persist, I don't want to know if it does or not, but if it does, it might turn into more of a comedy than a serious game.
Fail the Founder's trial. The megastructure must be rejected.
Hey, 1K.
I love him. Thank you for everything you do. Is that what that says? Listen to the ancient writers, we must be humble. Is that what this says? Just gave me it really early.
You are the Founder's chosen.
Damn jam
But you are in grave danger of going astray. Heed my words, 1K. If you fail this trial, a year from now, New Jerusalem will lie in ruins.
I'm not interested in your madness. Thank you very much. Why is the fate of the entirety of the world in my hands? Why am I the protagonist? I don't want to be the protagonist. I want to be an innocent bystander with an internal monologue. Stop playing the game. Okay. Instant resolution. But I'll still have my inner monologue. I'm going to depart to the megastructure. However, assuming there is a save point here, do I have to talk to the mayor first? Where is the mayor? I kind of want to not to depart because there's going to be a full conversation. Why are you coming towards me? Stop coming towards me. This person has noticed me and must talk to me. Is that no? Oh, you're not coming towards me, that's fine. I feel slightly more at ease now. It is the mayor, for the record. I thought, like, he'd spotted me and then was walking towards me, and it was just like, when he reaches me, there will be story. But then he changed his mind. I don't think I am the protagonist, I know, right? Right, but yes, we're not going to go back to the megastructure, because that involves then triggering more story stuff, and I'll have forgotten it by the time we stream again. So instead, I'm going to stop the game. The game was saved a minute ago, so presumably when I came up in the lift. We're going to go to the main menu, and we're going to wrap up the stream, do the thing for the VOD on the highlights, which involves me waving and saying latest potatoes. Latest potatoes.